Welcome to Live Live. In today's video we'll start with FSG buying MLS club. Liverpool owners Fenway Sports Group are exploring the possibility of buying an MLS club, sources have told Football Insider. The US-based owners have already said they want to develop a multi-club network that can enhance their ownership of the Premier League giants. It is understood that FSG believe there is a big gap in the US market, where a European sporting approach can be introduced to an American franchise. Traditionally, the MLS club's strong areas are athleticism and database knowledge, but they lag behind European elite clubs in terms of coaching and player development. FSG are already stakeholders in Liverpool, the Boston Red Sox, Pittsburgh Penguins, and NASCAR's RFK Racing. They are now looking to expand their sporting portfolio into the MLS as well as buying clubs in other regions. Liverpool's Premier League rivals Man City are part of the City Football Group investment portfolio, which also owns New York City FC, while Arsenal owner Stan Kroenke's holding company also includes the Colorado Rapids. News of a potential takeover deal follows the announcement that FSG have struck a deal with Michael Edwards to return to Liverpool in a football CEO role. The 44-year-old left Liverpool in 2022 after 10 years with the club, and he is set to return in June to oversee all football operations. In his return statement, Edwards revealed one of his priorities will be enhancing FSG's football club portfolio, and he is already laying the groundwork for the first multi-club ownership deal. FSG could explore options for a majority takeover deal of an MLS club, but new rules introduced in 2021 mean minority investments upwards of £16 million, $20 million, are also allowed. According to Sportico, the new rules were voted through as the MLS was hoping to make minority sales easier, allowing owners to access capital. Sudakov to become first post-Klopp signing. Bayern Munich star Jamal Musiala and Hoffenheim youngster Maximilian Bayer are two of the latest players to be linked with summer transfers to Anfield. Liverpool have also been linked with Ukraine international Sudakov from Shakhtar, with the Reds reportedly competing against Real Madrid for his signature in the summer. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the Ukrainian has a €150 million, £128 million release clause in his contract at Shakhtar, while he has revealed they rejected a winter bid for the 21-year-old. Romano said on the Here We Go podcast, "Yes, there is a release clause included in his new deal, Georgi Sudakov, who is a very special talent. Shakhtar keep producing interesting players after Mikhailo Mudryk, and in the contract of Sudakov, the release clause is already valid in the summer, so starting from June, and is available for €150 million. Obviously it is going to be difficult to find somebody to pay that clause, but it's showing how Shakhtar believe that this player is something really special for present and future. I can tell you that in the January transfer window 2 clubs wanted to sign Sudakov, a club arrived to offer around €35 to $40 million. Shakhtar say no. I think in the summer it's going to be a busy one around Sudakov because he's a very good talent." And now Spanish publication Nacional insist that Liverpool want to make Sudakov the first post-Klopp Galactico signing as they take the lead in the battle to sign him over Real Madrid. The Reds are already thinking about when Klopp leaves, and one of the first objectives that have been set at Anfield is the incorporation of a Sudakov with Real Madrid, RB Leipzig, Bayer Leverkusen, Arsenal, Marseille and AC Milan also linked. Liverpool want to get ahead of the rest of the suitors and have proposed a deal worth €28 million, an amount that they hope will be enough to lure him to Anfield. Liverpool target Benfica's technical director. Liverpool's owner Fenway Sports Group, FSG, are reportedly working on bringing in Benfica technical director Pedro Marques as part of a restructure following Michael Edwards' return. According to The Athletic, Marques is being targeted to provide his skills and expertise on such a project. The former Portuguese coach would be hired by FSG instead of Liverpool. The Athletic's report also claims Marques' vast experience will be utilized to help FSG search and manage a different club. Marques started off as a coach in Sporting Lisbon's youth setup in 2004 before joining Manchester City as a first-team performance analyst 6 years later. He changed roles 2014 and took up a coaching and analysis job within City Football Group. Manchester City are part of the City Group 12 other clubs including La Liga side Girona, New York City and Melbourne City. Marques then joined Benfica in 2018 and became their youth technical director. His stock has continued to rise since and became familiar to Liverpool in their talks to sign Darwin Nunez. The restructure at Anfield comes after Jurgen Klopp announced he will leave the club at the end of the season after almost 9 years. Edwards is also expected to bring in Richard Hughes as the new sporting director after he announced last week his decision to leave Bournemouth. Dominik Szoboszlai admits medical department error. Dominik Szoboszlai has admitted he may have rushed back from his first injury too soon. The former RB Leipzig midfielder suffered a setback after re-aggravating a prior hamstring concern in a 4-1 win over Chelsea. After my first injury, in January, maybe it was a quick comeback. So, we learned from it and now I was not in a rush and I just wanted to be healthy and now I'm ready to go, the Hungarian international told the club's official website. Fans at the time had heavily criticised Liverpool's medical department, with the 23-year-old then going on to miss 6 games across all competitions, including the Carabao Cup final. This came at a time when it was felt Trent Alexander-Arnold's return to the starting XI was also rushed, with the fullback forced to extend his stay in the treatment room. It's worth pointing out that the medical team often doesn't get the credit it deserves when things go well. Szoboszlai's admission, at the very least, indicates that he pushed for an earlier return to the pitch when he wasn't ready. At worst, it indicates our medical department didn't catch the signs. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support Live Alive.